Right now at noon, a deli meat recall now expanded what you need to check your fridge for. Plus, a suspect charged in connection to a drug ring in Providence now facing a judge. What we learned from the courtroom. And later, breaking news out of Iran, Hamas's political leader has been killed. We have an in-depth report on what we know so far. Your ABC 6 News at Noon starts right now.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, ABC 6 News at Noon.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Kaitlin. Just days after announcing a massive recall of deli meats, Boar's Head is pulling even more of its products off the shelves for a possible listeria outbreak. And ABC 6 News reporter Josh Kerman joins us here in the studio with what we need to know to stay safe. Josh, what can you tell us?
Kaitlin, after recalling around 200,000 pounds of deli meat earlier this month, Boar's Head has expanded its recall to include nearly 7 million pounds of deli and prepackaged products. Now, the concern comes after the Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety and Inspection Service was notified of traces of listeria, a potentially deadly bacteria found in liverwurst over in Maryland. Now, according to the Department of Health, 33 people have reported illnesses across 13 states, with 2 deaths connected to the outbreak, but so far, none here in Rhode Island.
Yeah, the CDC is giving some very specific guidance for people who are a little bit higher risk for severe health impacts. So again, that's older adults, people who are pregnant, people with weakened immune systems. So they're actually recommending that those people not eat deli meats at all unless they are reheated to at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Otherwise, it's really best for them to be avoiding deli meats at this time.
The CDC reports that listeria is the 3rd leading cause of food illness-related deaths, and again, mainly impacts pregnant people, people over the age of 65, and people with weakened immune systems. Now, that expanded recall includes around 74 products made between May 10th and July 29th of this year. If you've bought recently, those products will have a sell-by date ranging from July 29th to October 17th of this year. The symptoms can include fever, loss of balance, confusion, and headaches, among other things. So if you're concerned about eating any of these products, you should reach out to your healthcare provider. In the newsroom, Josh Kerman, ABC 6 News.
Thanks, Josh. The state DOH is also warning everyone to check their cabinets for the brands of cinnamon on your screen right now. It's due to elevated levels of lead. You can find a full list of affected products on our website. Just search cinnamon and health alert on abc6.com. And switching gears now to the forecast, hazy, hot, and humid are 3 H's for today. And ABC 6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Ceci Del Carmen has our first forecast at noon. Ceci, we're looking at some clouds out there, not much sun, and it is so sticky out there. It's gross.
My goodness, yes, you said it. And it is going to continue to be quite the same. So today I'm noticing we're seeing some peaks of sunshine, and that could lead to just fueling the possibility for some thunderstorms out there. Scattered showers at the moment across our state, and let's widen the view. So behind all of these scattered showers, we'll be in a lull. We'll be enjoying some drier weather, but also cannot rule out a pop-up thunderstorm the next couple of days. So with that said, right now, gray skies out there, some sun, temperature already hitting 81, 74 is that dew point. That is oppressive. Notice these temperatures across the region in the 80s, and those dew points, just remaining in that 70-degree range. So the commute for this afternoon, we could be dealing with some thunderstorms at around 3 o'clock, and by the evening, some showers, those temperatures remaining in the upper 70s. And here's another recap, your hour by hour. As we head into the afternoon and evening hours, we could still be dealing with those isolated thunderstorms. The highs for today around low 80s and some upper 70s for some of you. So these gray skies expected to continue. More sun tomorrow, more heat, and more humidity. We'll have more on that in a few moments. Kaitlin?
Thanks, Ceci. Definitely not going to leave the house without an umbrella the next couple days. A not guilty plea today in court for one of 10 suspects arrested in a drug ring bust. Back in January, Providence police arrested 10 suspects after a massive narcotics investigation, one of which includes 58-year-old Jose Parra Reyes. Last week, the Providence County grand jury returned an indictment charging Reyes with multiple counts of drug possession, including fentanyl, cocaine, and heroin, along with gun charges. He's due in court once again September 18th. And one person is now cited following a crash with a city bus in Fall River. Police said it happened Tuesday at the intersection of Bedford Street and 7th Street. According to police, the driver had stopped at the stop sign on 7th Street before attempting to proceed onto Bedford Street. The driver hit the Southeastern Regional Transit Authority bus while making the turn. The cited driver and 3 passengers were transported to a local medical facility. Everyone is expected to be okay. The driver was issued a citation for failure to use care while starting. And an investigation is underway in Mansfield, Massachusetts. A shelter in place is now lifted near Pine Needle Lane. Details remain limited right now, but police confirm there is no threat to the public at this time. We'll bring you more information as it comes into our newsroom. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, Hamas's leader was killed in Iran. An in-depth report ahead on how it could impact the war in Gaza and deepen conflict in Lebanon. And following public outcry, Boeing has a new CEO. We'll tell you who is stepping into the position next.
Behind the back. No look. Let me show you how it's done.
Now I know why they call you the heavy hitter.
Injured in a car wreck? Call me, attorney Rob Levine.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
Your friend says he wants the dog back.
You cannot just keep passing around the dog because dogs are humans.
Dogs are not humans.
Hot Bench.
Weekdays 3 to 4 p.m. on ABC 6.
Car wreck? Call anytime, 24/7. Car wrecks don't just happen between 9 and 5, and serious injuries don't take a day off. At the Bataro Law Firm, neither do we. If you've been injured, you can call us right now. Nights, weekends, holidays, don't put it off till Monday. Don't even wait till morning. Call or text anytime 24/7 and get help in seconds. A serious injury needs a fast response. 7's the way to go. Call Mike Bataro. Call or text 777-7777.
He's freaking us out. He's number 1 on our hit list.
Tonight, they're looking at me and I'm looking at them. Claim to Fame has all the competitive reality TV deliciousness.
That was a close one.
Bizarre twists.
I got nothing. I've got something.
Endless drama.
I didn't expect to come here and have to take care of a man baby.
And diabolical backstabbing.
You're not going to show me? I don't need to show you. I'll never forget this. So then, bye.
Claim to Fame. New tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Iran's supreme leader is vowing revenge after Hamas's political leader was killed in Tehran. This coming less than 24 hours after Israel targeted a top commander for Hezbollah in Lebanon. Iran is expected to respond, but what that looks like and when is anyone's guess. ABC's Allison Kosick is here with more.
The assassination of Hamas's political chief Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, right in the capital of Iran, stunning the region. Demonstrators chanting death to Israel in Tehran today following a pre-dawn strike that killed Haniyeh, who was in Iran for the swearing-in ceremony of its new president. Israel not taking direct responsibility for the killing, but Iran is blaming Israel. Its supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei vowing revenge, saying Israel has paved the way for severe punishment, and we consider it our duty to avenge the blood of those who were martyred in the Islamic Republic of Iran. Secretary of State Antony Blinken saying it's something we were not aware of or involved in. Asked about how this may impact the status of negotiations to release hostages in Gaza, he said this.
I've learned over many years never to really speculate about that because we simply don't know. What I do know is the enduring imperative of getting the ceasefire, and what I do know is we'll continue to work at that every day.
Israel says Haniyeh was one of the masterminds of the attack on Israel on October 7th. The assassination, the second strike against 2 senior leaders of Iranian-backed groups in a matter of hours. Tuesday, Israel carried out an airstrike in Beirut, Lebanon, that the IDF says killed a Hezbollah military commander. But Hezbollah has only said Fawad Shakur was in the building at the time and have not confirmed his death. Israel says this was in retaliation for a rocket attack that killed 12 children at a soccer field in the Israeli-controlled Golan Heights over the weekend. ABC News is confirming Shakur was a senior military advisor also wanted by the United States for allegedly playing a central role in the deadly 1983 bombing of the U.S. Marine Corps barracks in Beirut that killed 241 U.S. military personnel. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
And still to come on ABC6 News at noon, the Department of Health is recommending more closures after water testing around the state, but the recommendation only goes so far. We'll explain after the break.
With so much at stake, more Americans turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 newscast across all of television.
And ABC6 News with Tiffany Murphy and John DeLuca, Southern New England's trusted news team.
Hi, this is CJ and Beth with Moss Home Solutions, your local, family-owned cash home buyer.
Do you have a house you want to sell fast for cash? Want to avoid thousands of dollars in repairs and bills? No problem.
We'll beat any cash offer and we'll even give you cash up front.
We buy all types of houses and we want to buy more.
No repairs, no inspections, no waiting, just a guaranteed cash offer and a stress-free sale.
Call us today, 401-326-2626.
That's 401-326-2626.
Why wait, Massachusetts? Shop now and seize the summer. At Raymore and Flanigan, you can save up to 20% across the store. Shop online and in-store today and save more than twice the Massachusetts sales tax. Take advantage of financing options that fit your budget with no interest financing for up to 72 months with equal payments. Why wait? Quality furniture in stock and delivered to your home in 3 days or less. Hurry in. Save double the tax now at Raymore and Flanigan.
Sail away on the Black Island Ferry. Take a trip back to carefree times. Leave today, Black Island awaits you. Just leave your troubles behind.
Your Black Island getaway starts as soon as you board. Enjoy the ride on our traditional or high-speed ferries from Point Judith. Visit blackislandferry.com or call 866-783-7996 for more information.
Welcome back. With a dangerous heat on the way, Climate Central released a study with crucial information regarding how humid heat impacts health. It's harder to cool down when there's humidity. The heart has to work harder and pump faster, also causing our organs like our kidneys to work in overtime. It's important to limit your time outdoors, even if you are working, and take those breaks from the heat. And don't forget to hydrate. For more on the study, here's Ceci Del Carmen to break down all the things we need to know about the heat, the humidity, everything.
ABC6 Weather with Ceci Del Carmen. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Kaitlin, thank you. Yes, very important information. And this is for our outdoor workers who sometimes have no choice. And climate change is causing these hotter events, the high humidity, the intense sun radiation. So we'll be dealing with that the next couple of days. And the leading cause, weather-related deaths in the U.S. is the heat. So just from 1992 to 2022, 986 workers died from heat-related events. Now, how many more risky humid heat days in the city of Providence? Well, since 1970 to last year, we've seen more than 17 more days of that risky heat. Next couple of days, we'll be dealing with that because we were dealing with humidity these past few days, but it'll remain very humid the next few days well into the weekend. Those dew points in the 70s will add that to the hot temperatures that are in store for this Thursday and Friday, around 90, and that will lead to heat indices in the mid to low 90s. Very important to take the proper precautions, and if possible, to avoid outdoors, do it. If possible, remain in an air-conditioned environment. That is the ideal, but we know not all of us are fortunate enough. 81 is the temperature at the moment with mostly cloudy skies. The current temperatures across the board in the 70s and 80s. Those current dew points already. We don't have to wait until tomorrow. That humidity is still quite oppressive at the moment. And during the next few days, this is what we're anticipating. Those humidity levels remaining in oppressive during the next few days. It won't be until Monday into Tuesday that we could see a slight relief. we'll be seeing the threat for those showers and thunderstorms continue as we head into the afternoon and early evening. Conditions drier for tomorrow, but then again, a pop-up thunderstorm cannot be ruled out, as well as on Friday. We're seeing more of a possibility, and the threat for showers does persist into the weekend. Here it is. This is what we can expect. We're going to be dealing with that threat for a scattered thunderstorm or two as we head into the afternoon. The highs for today around the low 80s. Overnight, dry conditions. And then for tomorrow, we're anticipating that heat and humidity. And we could be seeing heat advisories being issued by the Weather Service sometime later on this afternoon as we head into Friday. Those temperatures around 90. Just stay safe, everybody. It is summer after all, but this is concerning heat that is on the way. Kaitlin?
Thanks for that, Ceci. We'll definitely keep all those things in mind for sure. The Rhode Island Department of Health and Department of Environmental Management is advising residents to avoid all the ponds in Roger Williams Park. This includes Polo Lake, Elm Lake, and Deep Spring Lake. The departments say toxic blue-green algae is once again to blame. Officials say all recreation should be avoided in the waters at the park, and pets should not ingest any water. The Department of Health explaining when it comes to reinforcement, it does fall on the city.
The Parks Department and the City of Providence really manage access to those. So that would be a determination for them to make. We can just recommend to them and recommend to residents both in Providence and anyone who's going to be in the park about what we think you should and shouldn't do around those bodies of water.
Now, if you do come into contact with the algae, Rido says to take an additional shower and wash your clothes. The department says they will continue to monitor the water up until Labor Day. And the city of New Bedford is getting the word out about West Nile virus being detected in a mosquito sample taken from the Hicks-Logan neighborhood. Out of an abundance of caution, residents are advised to take precautions while outside at dawn and dusk. According to the city, they'll be doing targeted ground spraying in the affected areas tomorrow morning. And Boeing has named a new CEO after reporting an operating loss of $1.4 billion in the second quarter. Robert K. Kelly Ortberg will take over starting August 8th. He is replacing retiring CEO Dave Calhoun, who has been under fire for the company's problems. That includes increased scrutiny of the safety and quality of its planes. Ortberg previously served as CEO of supplier Rockwell Collins. He has a background as an engineer, not in finance. That could encourage some staff who have criticized Boeing's management for caring more about money than engineering quality. And Delta is facing $500 million in losses from the recent worldwide tech outage. In a CNBC interview Wednesday, Delta CEO Ed Bastian blamed cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike and software giant Microsoft for the outage. The flawed software update knocked Delta's crucial crew tracking system offline for the better part of a week. Delta was forced to cancel about 30% of its schedule over 5 days, leaving an estimated 500,000 passengers stranded. Bastian says the two companies have not offered any amount of compensation for the outage. One airline insider told CNN that Delta has retained a high-profile law firm to pursue compensation. Federal regulators have issued a recall notice for nearly 2 million Teslas. According to the notice, there's a risk the car's software could fail to detect an unlatched hood, meaning the hood could suddenly fly open, blocking the driver's view. Impacted vehicles include models X, Y, S, and 3, made since 2017. Tesla has released a software update to fix the issue. No injuries have been reported. And still to come on ABC6 News at noon, we're taking a look at news across New England. After the break, we'll meet the 7-year-old hoping to win a national competition. We'll see you soon.
These are real people seeking solutions to real pain.
I have plantar fasciitis.
My feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports. Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm not feeling any pain. My heel, that's where I always feel it.
Pressure off your knees?
Yeah, actually. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
At Wright's Dairy Farm, producing wholesome fresh milk has been our way of life for 6 generations. Our day begins before the sun rises, caring for our cows, milking them, and bottling their fresh milk right here on the farm. From cow to the bottle in just 24 hours. That's a real difference you can taste. Experience Wright's Dairy Farm and Bakery today. Grab a treat from our bakery, then head to the barn and watch the cows being milked. Real cows, real food, real people. That's been the Wright's Dairy Farm tradition for more than 100 years.
So far this season, these celebrity teams have won over $600,000 for charity.
This audience will zell us the money.
But who will win the $1 million prize?
If we go out on 500,
you'll write a check.
I really don't want to be wrong, but...
Yeah, nobody does, lady.
If we win $1 million, I'm not giving it to charity. At a certain point, we deserve a cut.
Jimmy Kimmel hosts an all-new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
She wanted to be a star. She wanted to be a mother. And Danny Lynn is her legacy. And to be really honest, I didn't know a whole lot about Anna, her early years. I thought, why not go back to Anna's beginnings?
You don't own me, I'm not your property.
What happens when her family goes in search for Anna, her possessions, her secrets, and
why no one called 911 sooner is never fully answered.
When the autopsy is released, it is shocking.
The 2020 event special, Friday on ABC.
A 7-year-old boy from Boston is gaining lots of attention for his classic hairstyle. He's competing in the National Mullet Championship while raising money for a good cause. Brianna Borghi has more on his mission.
It's a hairstyle years in the making.
I started growing it in 2020.
And he almost lost it.
They cut 4 inches off.
But now 7-year-old Brody Byrne hopes his long locks earn him the National Mullet Champ title.
Let's win this thing! Bring the title to Boston!
His mom, Tiffany, says he's the only kid from Boston competing, and she's behind him 100%.
I just don't like to do anything like halfway. So we're very invested in getting him out there.
Brody has already made it through the first round of online voting and hopes he can go all the way.
How can people support you?
By voting for me.
And fundraising.
Yeah, and donations.
The Mullet Showdown also supports Jared Allen's Homes for Wounded Warriors, and so far Brody has raised more than $1,500.
Everyone's been very supportive with shouting him out, reposting everything, and just getting the word out for votes.
And even if Brody doesn't take home the big title, the mullet is here to stay.
I'm never gonna get rid of my mullet.
That is so cute. You can vote for Brody and his magnificent mullet online at mullet-champ-.com. We'll be right back.
How fast can you open a new personal checking account at Washington Trust? Faster than eating hot wieners for lunch. Open your personal checking account in around 5 minutes. Switch all your direct deposits and auto pay securely with just a few clicks. And when you sign up for direct deposit, get $200. Take the fast, easy way to better banking. Switch your personal checking to Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
Renewal by Anderson's ridiculously great sale is going on now. Stay tuned to learn more.
We all have that list of home improvement projects we need to do, and if replacing your home's windows and doors is on that list, you want to know that it's going to be affordable. I'm from Renewal by Anderson, and we've helped thousands of customers who are on a budget get our windows and doors for their home. How do we do it? Well, here's something you don't expect to hear from a window company. You don't have to upgrade all your windows and doors at the same time. We're really good at identifying the bad windows and those you can wait on replacing. And here's something we offer that you don't find with a lot of window companies or contractors: great financing options. With Renewal by Anderson, you can have monthly payments that'll probably be lower than your cable bill. With another program, you can get windows and doors now and not pay anything for an entire year. It's almost like free money. No wonder half of our customers finance. Before we talk about the warranty, think about other things you've bought. Did it sometimes feel like you had to buy the expensive extended warranty to get the good coverage? That's never the case with us. Our windows are so durable and our installers are so talented. Unlike some other companies, our warranties cover the windows, patio doors, and the installation.
It's really impressive that they sell the product, they manufacture the product, they install the product, because then you're dealing with one company, and you're dealing with one company that has a long-standing and solid reputation.
Let Renewal by Andersen help put great windows and doors in your budget this year.
Renewal by Andersen is having a ridiculously great sale. Save $276 on every window and save $727 on every patio door and entry door. Don't pay anything for 1 year. Plus, take an extra 10% off everything. Our ridiculously great sale ends July 31st. For an appointment, call 1-800-656-6464. That's 1-800-656-6464.
Welcome back. Holy guacamole, just like every July 31st, today is National Avocado Day. And we've got a way for you to celebrate. Panera is unveiling what they're calling the ultimate millennial meal. The meal is an iced coffee and avocado toast. I know, it sounds so good. You may recall a popular internet meme that accused millennials of spending too much on their avocado toast instead of just making it at home. For today only, customers can jump on to panerabread.com/millennialmeal and get free avocado toast with any purchase with the code AVATOAST. Isn't that handy? I think I might be going to Panera after this, right?
I think we should go. And some fun facts. There are more than 1,000 varieties of avocados. And not only avocados, they're actually a fruit. You can make them into smoothies too. But more specifically, they're considered a berry.
No kidding.
Very nice.
Very nice. I'm loving all the puns today.
Not so very nice out there today. So we've been dealing with all of this humidity, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. 81 is that temperature, that wind out of the south-southwest. The current temperatures across the board 80s, and we're seeing some 70s. Today, showers, look at that, scattered thunderstorm activity. So we're seeing some peaks of sunshine. So what does that sunshine do? It's fuel for that instability. So we could see more of a possibility of thunderstorms if we see more sun, the humidity in place during the next few days, as well as the heat. Look at those temperatures. So we could be dealing with dangerous heat tomorrow. Look at that temperature, and as well into Friday. So just be aware, remain hydrated, and follow all those recommendations that you were mentioning before as we go to Panera and request our free avocado toast.
Absolutely. We'll definitely get some water too, because as Ceci was talking about the humidity out there, you really have to hydrate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us for ABC 6 News at noon. The news continues first at 4, and for news and weather anytime, abc6.com is always on.
Closed captioning brought to you by
Hope Real Estate. Always